Coming up on this episode of The Clashcast.
There's bullfrogs to the right of me in the pond, and tree frogs to the left of me.
And there you are.
And here I am in the center. Balls deep in frogs.
Oh, yeah!
Not again. Against the world. Why always us against the world? No, not again. Not us again. Why always us against the world?
Hey, you listen to Clashcast. My name's Rob, and I'm here with Scott.
What's up?
And this week we're here with Tate from One Hive and Saturday Night Hive podcast.
That's right. How's it going, guys? Pretty excited to be on the Clashcast here, the stepsister of crazy podcasts.
I was talking with Jake.
Well, I think your guys' niche is like you're not a stepsister. You're just like the redheaded child. I'll put it that way.
So One Hive is anti-gingers.
Well, not anymore. Jake's come around, and there's already a lot of people in that are about it. We've seen a lot of
Daywalkers.
Valks. Yeah, the Valks are coming around now.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming on our show. I think, Scott, do you have some stuff to go over first, or?
Yeah, we were trying to match up with the House of Zod and LexCorp and take down their tyranny. They've been puffing up against some of the other K-Fam, and we figured, why not? Why don't we just get in the middle of it like a bodyguard and fuck their shit up? And we tried to get it going. You get a little Twitter beef. I made some sweet Brock memes. He shed a few fucking tears. Deleted his account.
Wait, his Twitter account or his game account? I was about to say, oh my god, if you broke him from the game, that's insane.
Well, I broke him from Twitter. I don't know about the game. But we were pumped up. We were going in, with a positive attitude, have some fun. He had theme park crotch where he was all chafed up and couldn't handle the heat. And I was going to call it Kings Island crotch, but only like the Ohio and Indiana kids would know what that meant. But, we planned on matching up. We got their weights, and we had some people helping us with the match so we could get it going. And before you know it, he vanishes off the face of the earth. So
it's not happening?
I got some milk cartons out there with his picture on it. So if you've seen Brock, call the Clashcast number so we can try to set up this war.
Are you guys close in weight or no?
Probably not too far off.
That's a good question. Let me take a look at Zod here.
What do you guys, how big do you typically war? Like, how many people? 35, 40?
35, 40 typically.
Yeah. How many tons do you guys get?
Depending on where we're at, because we bounce around a little bit, I'd say 8 or 9, right?
Right now we've got 7.
Okay.
we just cleaned house a little bit, so.
Yeah, you got to do that from time to time. Do you guys have any 8s or 7s or anything, or is it all 9s and 10s?
We have some 8s. We have one 7 that was grandfathered in that he's on a timeline. Because I ideally want to get rid of the 8 soon.
Yeah, I mean, we still got a couple 8s, but we're pretty much 9s and 10s. But we only have 6 10s, so we're pretty light.
I think we're stacked heavier than Zod is right now. I mean, I'm just looking. They've got more players.
Well, you don't quit Twitter because you're stacked better than us.
I mean, they've got more players in their clan. But, oh, wait. Yeah, I'm not. I was comparing our war screen with their.
Yeah, they'll have a couple. Yeah, some people will opt out and stuff, I'm sure, right?
Well,
so
they have some higher level players that are down low that I didn't notice at first.
Yeah.
But they got some really great players, though. It's not like we're saying they're not a good clan. They're obviously a great clan.
I'm not saying that.
Which is why we want to war them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you go to jail, you fight the biggest guy there. And then you don't have to butt fuck anybody.
You don't have to get butt fucked. That's what you want to avoid.
Also, I did it wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, cellmate 42.
Yeah, what is Brock's role here? Is he just like the first jailmate that you butt fucked, or what?
he was their numbers guy. He's the one that set up previous matchups.
Oh, okay.
But
He was just convinced he could take us. Apparently, he was in one hive for 2 weeks, and that's all it takes to be cocky.
Actually, I think he was in 2.0 like forever ago, I think. I don't even know if he was in the main clan or not. I'm not sure.
Yeah, and I don't think anyone goes around saying I was in one hive 2.0 for 2 weeks.
Well, I guess that's a good point.
what's
How's your guys? Go ahead.
I was just say, what's it? I mean, what are wars like over there? Are they just like super intense?
Most wars are not, because usually we win by like 40 or so. So it's kind of, most of them are just boring. The question is, how many times we're going to 3-star or something like that. But then occasionally we get a really tough one. When we get a tough one, that's when the pressure gets really high. But I mean, still, like if you're a Town Hall 9 and you're not 3-starring, I don't know if consistently is the right word, but if it's not happening, I don't know, like 50% of the time or something like that, people have been removed who just can't like kind of keep up with the performance. So I guess there always is some pressure.
Do they get removed or knocked down to another one hive clan?
You would get removed.
So
It
you
just
could have
happened
been
tonight.
and you're just gone.
Yeah, it just happened tonight. We actually just removed someone who wasn't performing well. So it happens.
Huh.
Do you guys do any stuff like that in your clan, or is it more just kind of...
We will fucking annihilate you.
we just got like rid of some Town Hall 10s that weren't pulling their weight.
Yeah, actually, they started cursing us.
10s are tough, man. You guys are both 10s, right?
He's a 9 in the clan.
I'm in LexCorp. I'm a 9, but in my other clan, I'm a 10.
Yeah. I miss being a Town Hall 9. Those were the days. I feel like, I don't know. There's just so much more like chances at a 3-star. Town Hall 10 is just like fucking almost impossible.
I agree. Hopefully all that's going to change, with some of this new update stuff. But before we get into that, like, how long have you been playing the game?
Okay, so about a year and a half ago, so January of 14, I was watching during Christmas break. I'm a teacher, so I have, the same vacations and stuff. I was watching commercials, and they had all those cool Clash of Clans commercials, and I just downloaded it. And at first I kind of just messed around with it, and I got like about 2 months in. I don't know if Jake said this or not. Me and him met in a random Arkansas clan as like Town Hall 4s, and so we quickly realized we wanted something serious, and we kind of transitioned into like a medium clan, and then we both went to one hive. And so, yeah, I've been in one hive now for over a year at this point. But, I mean, I guess I'm pretty hardcore about it. Like, I farm, I try to get in like 100 or 150 attacks a season or something like that.
Wow. Yeah, that's way more than my 0 attacks this season so far.
0?
You were on vacation, silly.
Yeah, I was on vacation. I got a shield, but I haven't won any attacks.
Gotcha.
So you're Town Hall 10. What are you working on right now?
Actually, my Infernos are both maxing. One of them finished today. The other one will finish in 2 days. I just hit it like, let's see, April, like 3 months ago I hit Town Hall 10. So I'm just kind of, I did all the offense first, and my heroes, like I got my Queen to 40 and my King's 31 right now. So I'm just like working on catching up. I think I'm going to stop on the defenses for a little bit though.
Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of what happened with me too. I'm upgrading the defenses that I have, but I'm not adding any new ones while I'm working on my heroes.
Yeah. Where are your heroes at?
Oh, mine are babies. My king is at 15, and my queen is at, she's getting ready to go to 19.
Not bad, man. Yeah, it makes a huge difference in war. I'm sure you can start to feel it as they get closer to 20.
Yeah. It's crazy. I feel like the people we've talked to who have been playing the game for less than 2 years all have higher heroes than people like Scott or I who have been playing for, 2.5 years?
Heroes were a joke when we started playing.
Yeah, well, some of the heroes didn't even, the Queen didn't exist.
The King didn't exist when we started. It happened like the first month we started playing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. So it's like there was this whole huge amount of time where the heroes, no one really understood their role. They weren't that impressive. They didn't have abilities. So there was really no reason to upgrade them other than just, to be another tank. But it was just such a grind, It's like worse than walls.
Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, the amount of DE and the time it takes to upgrade those bastards is just fucking insane. But I mean,
They were Elixir at first too, so we're dumbasses.
They weren't dark; they were just pink back then.
I'm pretty sure they were just regular Elixir first, because Dark didn't come out till quite a bit after.
Oh, I don't remember that.
What do you remember when Dark came out? When the minions came out? That was way after the King.
I don't know.
I'm telling you.
Plus, they weren't tethered and stuff, right? When you guys first were getting them.
No, they were awesome. They were like citizens on patrol.
Well, they had a kind of like the Tesla, like they had an area that triggered them, and then once they were triggered, they were off their leash and they went anywhere on the map.
Yeah, but they would walk around in a certain radius too, and that radius that would trigger them would move around with them as well.
Yeah, it was a moving radius.
So I was just hitting Town Hall 8 when they came out with that hog nerf, as they call it, and that's when they switched the tethering on them. So like my whole experience, they were changed, and I already knew they were important. So I kind of had to focus on them all the way through. But they probably didn't. Same thing. Were you guys big into war like last summer and stuff, or has it been more recent? You guys have been into that.
As soon as it came out, really, but we weren't really good at it.
Yeah, we weren't good at it at all. But that was like a big change in the game that everybody was wanting, and it was like.
It's a friend killer.
What do you mean by that?
We name one person besides me that you fucking played with.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Oh, war, you mean?
Yeah, we were in a clan with a bunch of our friends, and then they weren't taking it serious enough, so we pretty much just dumped them.
Yeah. I remember one war back before Jake and I went to One Hive where we quickly realized after like the first war when a lot of people just brought giants and wizards and just kind of like face rolled it, and you're like, there's got to be more to this. But I remember one war we were down 1 star, and a guy was clearing his collectors but wasn't doing his attack, and I remember Jake offered him $5. He would send it to him in the mail if he would gem an army and attack, and he refused. And that was the moment, like 2 seconds later, Jake messaged me and he's like, yo, Tate, we have to go to a different clan. This is just ridiculous. So definitely a friend killer. I know what you mean.
Yeah. But it's been good for our game. Like, and some of those older people, I still play within my other clan, and they've gotten progressively better over time. People take it more seriously. The longer you play, I think the more serious you take it. So,
yeah, I mean, when you get up in Town Hall 9, you can't. It's almost impossible to really advance without farming a little bit, and so you got to put some time in. And I think you're right. That's kind of when people start to take it a little more seriously and get into it.
Yeah, if you're gonna keep playing, then you pretty much you've got to have a certain level of seriousness about it.
Yeah, because I think up through like Town Hall 7, you can just kind of like log in and play a little bit, and that's it. But eventually, if you want to go further, you got to take it a little more serious.
Where do you sit in trophies normally?
I've never been above 2,200.
Oh, wow.
Because I'm just a pretty hard, like I said, farmer. I definitely want to go over 4,000 once I max Town Hall 10, but it doesn't seem like there's any value to it until you're a max Town Hall 10. And I don't know. It just seems like you're kind of wasting your time if you're not farming. That sounds weird, but that's just kind of the way I've looked at it.
Yeah, if there's stuff to do, then you need to be doing it, basically.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed.
Well, I mean, people farm up high too. It's, whatever works for you. So your queen is maxed, your king is getting close to maxed. Do you use them in war? Do you gem the completion?
Oh, yeah. I didn't in Town Hall 9, but now that I'm Town Hall 10, it's impossible without them. So I'll try to time it where I'll get my war attacks in, and then I'll just put her down, and so she'll go down for the rest of the war day, the prep day. So that's like 2 days I'm saving. But yeah, I gem the time every time.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing with my main account too, and it sucks, but it's way better than trying to attack without them.
Yeah, I feel like a pussy when I attack without them. I just feel like I'm like a limp dick out there.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been actually timing it pretty well lately. I've gotten it to where I can make a $20 iTunes card last about a month.
Yeah.
So that's not too bad.
No. I actually I hate to admit it, I just bought the $100 chest. I've never done it before, but I did it. Have you guys ever bought the $100 chest?
Yeah, when I joined True Sons, I didn't have anything maxed for Go Wipe or Go Wee Wee. I had like level 1 Golem. I didn't have my camps max. I was one level away from max. There was something else. My Wizards wasn't maxed. So I went to Best Buy and bought like $300. And caught myself up. Because I left the clan that Rob's still in when I went there.
Yeah, so did you kind of feel the pressure at True Sons to get competitive or what?
Oh yeah, but there were so many cool kids there, like especially Go He and Death Reaper were really, really helpful as far as teaching me what to do, because I've never done that attack before. I'd go into fucking war with fucking all archers. I was a piece of shit. I mean, I was the guy that ran you and Jake out of their clan. So, I mean, but you don't know what you're doing, and that's why I think all the podcasts have been saying it lately. Don't join clans with friends. Join clans with people better than you, or you will never get better yourself.
Exactly. If you're not pushing yourself, fuck, man. I remember when I was Town Hall 7, I just dropped my dragons in a straight line. I don't even know what I was such a noob, but yeah, you gotta be around people who know what they're doing if you want to improve and get better.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm struggling with right now on my Town Hall 9 account. I've got a decent Go Wee Wee army or Go Wipe army, but I'm having trouble.
He's cringing.
Yeah, I'm having trouble getting the 3-star some of the time. So.
Yeah. Have you tried back end loons or back end hogs or something? That's kind of the easiest first transition you can make.
Yeah. Well, see, I've got my loons maxed, and I haven't tried to incorporate those with a ground attack, but I'm working on maxing my hogs right now.
If you come with
8 more days.
Oh, nice. If
oh,
you
my
come
9.
With oh, all right. Yeah. So some of the when I was a Go Wee Wee dude, some of the first thing I did to kind of start getting 3 stars was to just bring 6 to 8 loons at the end after your main kind of core guy, and that really ups the chance of getting 3 stars. Because a lot of times, you might notice you're bringing way too many wizards, and they just kind of venture off to the side and get kicked off early. And so if you incorporate those into loons, you have a better chance of getting some 3s.
Huh. Well, yeah, I'll definitely try that, because I have maxed loons. I mean, is there certain base styles that you use that on versus hogs, or?
That's a good question. Typically you want to look to see your push squad, the main Go Wee Wee part of it, will it take out all the air defenses? And if it will, loons are better because there's no springs or that you have to worry about. But if you're not going to get there, then you're going to have to go with the hogs on the back end.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna try that in our next war and see how well it does. I've known about the hog, attack portion of it, but I just don't have maxed hogs on this account, so it's been on the back burner.
Yeah.
I'm
Hogs
actually
are expensive.
this sounds crazy, but I'm actually maxing my healer out right now because I found a farming strategy for Dark Elixir where you just heal. You basically send in some minions to trim the outer sides.
Yeah.
A path for your queen to get to the Dark Elixir, and you just drop a bunch of healers, and she just cleans up.
Uh-oh, Rig just scooped you.
Oh, he did? I
Yeah.
posted this in our line chat early last week, so
We're going to have to post up some screenshots for
yeah.
validation.
Me and Lady Taco have been doing this all last week and stuff, and it works really well. And I'm really stoked for it now that with the spell changes that are getting ready to happen, because farming for Dark Elixir is going to be totally different. And I think this is a good alternative to, lightning.
Yeah, I mean,
As it's
I'm so
cheap.
happy about that.
Oh, you're happy for it?
I've been zapped literally like 10 times a day. It's ridiculous, because if I'm saving up for a hero and it's like 160k, I'm sitting with a ton of DE all the time basically, and I'm just getting zapped and zapped and zapped and zapped. So fucking zappers, their end is near, thankfully.
Yeah.
Suck it.
Well, let's get into the update stuff. So there's this guy. Supercells have been releasing sneak peeks all week, and it's crazy because I went on vacation last weekend. I went out of town, and like all this shit started dropping on Twitter, and I was like so pissed off because northern Arizona, there is like zero cellular. I don't know how people live out there, man. There's like no
That's
service.
how James Franco got fucked up.
Yeah. There's no service. Wi-Fi is shit everywhere I went. But I was trying to keep up on Twitter, and then I get back yesterday, and I noticed this guy on Reddit has posted all of the update stuff. And apparently it's all legit, because he posted some of this stuff before the last sneak peek, and he got banned by Supercell, like permanently banned from the game.
Holy shit.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
Wow.
But so I hope it was worth it. Kind of reminds me of Star Wars. Many Bothans died to bring us this information. Anyway,
I'm looking this up on Wikipedia right now. They look pretty lame.
the Bothans?
Yeah.
I picture him as fuzzy shoeboxes.
They look kind of like rat people. This can't be right.
They kind of look like
Brock.
like the governor from the comic books, the Walking Dead comic books. They got like a long, skinny face and
Yeah.
like a goatee.
Huh. Okay. Well.
Like
Anyway.
Jerry Reed.
End rant. Anyway, okay, so this kid got banned, but here's the information we've got. We've got new dark spells. Dark Spell Factory is going to have 3 new spells: Poison, Earthquake, and Haste.
Yeah. I mean, I'm really excited about this. How about what spell do you think to the best of those 3?
Man, I don't know. It's weird
They're all metal
because
band names.
they all do kind of similar things to other spells, but okay, so Poison is specifically for CC troops and heroes. It doesn't do any damage to buildings.
Yeah.
And then Earthquake only does damage to buildings except storages.
Right.
And then Haste is like a rage without the... It's like a speed boost.
Yeah, like Haste in Dungeons and Dragons.
So it's like taking parts of other spells and enhancing their ability for what they do, but
They sound to me like they're stackers.
yeah.
Well, the one I think is going to be big is haste, particularly for all the guys who do air attacks.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be huge for loons.
Huge for loons, because most of the value of the rage is just to speed them up. You know, when they drop their bombs, if you have 2 loons on a building, it's going to kill it if it drops 2 bombs or if it drops some rage. It doesn't matter. The idea is just to get the loons moving quickly. You know what I mean? So I can see haste becoming even more like people might not even bring any rages at all. It might be like 5 haste spells.
Well, that's the cool thing is that all these dark spells take up 1 slot. So
Is it 1 slot in what we already have, or is it we have an additional?
They're changing it. It's going to be 11 slots at Town Hall 10. You'll have 11 spell slots.
And you'll have 9 at Town Hall 9? Is that
I believe so.
It's basically the way it works is all elixir spells take up 2 slots, but dark spells take up 1 slot.
So now we're 2 slots on our normal spells.
Right. So we currently have like 10 under the old system, if you want to think of it that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll be able to take what we normally do plus 1 dark spell.
Yeah.
Or
you
you
can drop one of your.
Yeah.
Or we
Yeah.
take 11 fucking dark spells.
Yes.
Yeah. Or any combination of that.
Math is fun.
Yeah.
So I could see the haste being used a ton, and I don't think I'm going to use lightning anymore. I use lightning to take out CC a lot. I think I'll just use what's it called, poison or whatever. It looked like, I don't know. Did you see the videos of them, Rob, or no?
I saw the videos, and the videos I saw were with a maxed poison spell, and it does well against, if you know what's in the CC, then, if it's just wizards and archers, then yeah, definitely take a poison, because it's going to kill them. But if there's anything with high HP, then it's not worth the slot.
Yeah, I'd be interested to see, does a max poison take out a max loon or something like that? Because that's what I'm seeing. Most people seem to run with 1 to 2 loons in their CCs now, which the lightning does not kill it, and so it's been fucking everything up.
Yeah, and lightning doesn't kill wizards either, so the poison will definitely be more effective.
Yeah.
But, with the lightning, you also get the area that it's softening up also.
That's true.
Which, it's going to be a give and take because, the poison only affects the troops. It doesn't affect anything else. Just
Right.
like the earthquake instead of a lightning, you can soften up an area with the earthquake, but that doesn't affect the troops. So
Is the earthquake triggering traps?
no,
No.
at least not what I
earthquake-
saw.
The problem with the earthquake is it only does a % damage, so it can't kill anything. It just lowers things. And to me it seems like that's going to be a big time problem.
Well,
Maybe it's more of a salvage tool. You got 1 hit left on your town hall, which happens all the time with your AQ.
And then
Drop that on the town hall.
it won't kill it then because it's only going to take a percentage of what's left.
Maybe it takes a percentage of what it originally had. It's not like a percentage of what's left.
That's a good point. In the videos they showed, it took off, I don't know, roughly, it looked like 10% to me, is what it kind of looked like when I was looking at it. And but it was taking 10% off a builder's hut or 10% off a town hall. So
Yeah, it's got to be 10% off original price, not 10% of what it's already been marked down from.
If that's the case, then in theory, you'd be able to take 10 earthquake
A town.
spells and take out a town hall, which I don't think they would allow that to happen.
Why
No,
not?
I-
You could use 5 fucking lightning spells and take out a town hall 7.
Well, a town hall 7, but you can't do that in the upper levels. You can't do that to a town
That's
hall
a-
10.
You
it's
could.
good.
Maybe
It might
they'll only
work.
let you do 10% up to a certain thing. Maybe you can't overlap it.
Yeah, they weren't specific on the details of it, so I will definitely be interested to see when it comes. I mean, first, do you guys think it'll be out tomorrow? I personally think it will.
I think, by the time this airs, I think it'll already be up. There's more spell information here. Let me pull it up real quick. So the earthquake specifically, the guy says.
Lindsay, say it.
Since it is said to do percentage-based damage, these might be initial percentages, but it's level 1, 15%, level 2, 17, level 3, 19, level 4, 21.
Yeah, it probably works on one building once.
Or maybe it only, this thing, there's also a column here that says hits. I'm not sure what that means. It says 3.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, maybe that's how many buildings it can do. Like maybe you can only do 3 hits, and that's what kind of, so like 20, whatever, 20 times 3, like you can only do 60% of a building's health or something like that, maybe.
Okay, that makes sense. Now, also on that spell, one of the videos I saw, one of the official videos from like Supercell, it also showed when the guy dropped the earthquake spells in the middle of the base, he like weakened the infernos and the town hall and stuff, but it did like a ton of damage to the walls. Like it didn't totally kill them, but it was like down to a sliver. So I'm thinking that there is going to be more damage done to walls. It still may not totally knock them out, but it like reduced a maxed level wall all the way down to nothing.
Yeah, I saw that too. That to me seems like that'll be the biggest use for it, is weakening walls. Because, once you get on the inside, if there's like a zap wall or a lava wall, you can just sit there for fucking ever beating your head against it. That can make a huge difference.
Yeah.
Earthquake will not harm troops, though.
Correct.
No.
So
Do they understand what an earthquake is?
Well, so you can kind of see how they're dissecting what they already had and kind of repurposing it. And I think, again, with the haste, like it speeds up the troops, but it doesn't increase their damage. So it's part of the rage, but not all of it. So I think these
Right.
spells are really going to create a more calculated attack, a more like precise kind of surgical attacks. Because you're going to be able to customize exactly what you want and where. Because you'll be able to hold more of them too.
Yeah, the other thing I saw, I don't know if this has been officially released, but they're lowering the cook time of all the spells, which is awesome.
That is awesome.
So like lightning and heal are going down to 20 minutes, and freeze, rage, and what's the other one? I can't think right now. Jump are all going to go down to 30 minutes, which is awesome.
What is it now, 45?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no more 3-hour wait times.
What's freeze doing? Because it was like...
Freeze was 45, I think.
Yeah.
Still sucks.
Yeah. But no, freeze is going down to 30 also, which will be awesome.
Yeah, so all the spells are going to be tits. It's going to be fucking awesome. I'm bummed that I'm going to have to spend a ton of elixir on another building, but
it's going to be cheap. I heard 1.5 for the initial construction.
1.5 for level 1, 2.5 for level 2, and 3.5 for level 3. So not the end of the world, but still.
That's not.
You use elixir to buy it?
You use elixir to build the actual dark spell factory, but then you use dark elixir to upgrade the spells.
Oh, I haven't seen that. What are the costs? Are those listed yet?
Yeah. Let me spell info. Let's see.
Please be something like 20.
This guy tabbed all this stuff out, and it's like...
So which one do you think you guys will do first?
Well, poison is first. Then earthquake with level 2, and then haste with level 3.
Upgrade in your lab.
Oh.
I'm probably going to sit back and let some motherfuckers test that shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll wait till Jake pops out a video telling me what to do.
Okay, so poison spell. Level 2 is going to cost 25,000 dark elixir. Level 3 is going to be 50, and level 4 is going to be 75.
I might not touch these fucking spells.
I'm probably going to do poison first, I think.
That one's
The
definitely.
last thing we need, Rob, is one more excuse not to have our heroes go up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean level 2 isn't bad. Level 3 and 4 are kind of expensive. I mean, if it's effective, then it's worth it. And then your cost per spell, poison is going to be 110, 125, and 140.
That's not that bad.
Yeah,
That much dark? Oh, that's like nothing.
yeah. So that's cool. And then laboratory level, it's going to be, yeah. So you get these all at level at Town Hall 8.
You get all 3 spells at Town Hall 8?
No. You get poison at Town Hall 8. Then you get.
Oh, I wonder if you'll even get.
Oh wait, no. You
If you'll
can
get.
Yeah, you can get all of them. No, you can get poison and earthquake at Town Hall 8. You can get haste at Town Hall 9. So none of them are exclusive to Town Hall 10. That's interesting.
Yeah.
They're just holding back another spell then.
Oh yeah, I'm sure. There's probably going to be coming soon on there for another 2 years. Let's see what other spell stuff. Oh yeah, the haste spell. Level 2 is going to cost 40,000. Level 3 is 80,000, and level 4 is 100,000.
Yeah.
That's kind of steep.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That's
That
for
is also steep.
that's for haste. I'm sorry. I don't know if I said that or not. Earthquake is level 2 is 30,000. Level 3 is 60,000. And level 4 is 90,000. So again, not
Unseen haste is the only one that sounds appealing.
haste sounds awesome.
In Earthquake, if we find out what the Town Hall thing does.
Yeah, and all of these spells only take 15 minutes to brew, so that's awesome too.
Oh, that's awesome, too. That's great.
So they're quick, and they don't take up a lot of space, so that's sweet.
Well,
What's the time on them for, like, haste?
Like, how long do they last?
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably like 6 seconds, 10 seconds, something like that.
Haste lasts, level 1 lasts 10 seconds, level 2, 15, level 3,
Oh, wow.
20, and level 4 is 25.
Oh, shit.
So that's pretty impressive.
Wow. Yeah, that's crazy for how long that is. They were saying that the speed of a level 1 haste is equivalent to max rage speed. So I can only imagine how fast it gets when
Yeah.
it gets higher.
Level 1 haste is the same speed as a maxed rage, and then it just goes up from there. So,
Yeah.
I'll use that with goblins.
Those fuckers be flying all over the map.
zooming past those mortars.
They would eat through anything that fast.
And it's
That would
weird.
be pretty.
They have the well, it's just their movement speed. It's not their attack speed. So they'll
Well,
still
yeah, if they're moving faster, their attack is. It's not changing how fast they move everything. So if an archer
It's changing how quick they're running around the map.
it doesn't
is running around, plucking the same speed as normal,
yeah,
they're just
they're,
extremely fast.
Yeah.
they're still
So that
going
only,
yeah.
this thing's only important for balloons. Then
yeah.
maybe golems.
Golems
Golems, yeah.
yeah, for sure. Especially if you want to keep them out front.
Or wall breakers.
Yeah.
Wall breakers could be useful. Maybe for witches to get the little Larrys running ahead even faster. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, so
Lava hounds.
other than spells, looks like we've also got. Let me get back to my main page here.
You need a dry erase board.
Yeah, no, there's like this guy's got this stuff all tabbed out. We've also got a
There's the new dragon.
Yeah, the
Dragon
new
level
dragon.
5.
level 5 dragon. They are at Town Hall 10, and then they're dropping the level 4 dragon to Town Hall 9.
Fuck that.
The upgrade cost for a level 4 dragon has also been dropped to 7 million, and then the for level 5 is 8 million. They both take 14 days to upgrade.
Yeah, we don't even have any room in our clan anymore with fucking Sir Herb's boner. He's the last dragon rider in the world.
Well, I mean, the video made him look okay, but the other problem is that they're adding that second air sweeper, so I think they're just as fucked as they were.
He's doing 2-star raids on Town Hall 10s right now with normal dragons.
Really?
Yeah, with dragons and rage. That's about it.
Does he get fucked? Well, you know what though? Dragons would be a prime candidate to be good for the speed burst. Yeah, because they're so slow.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, because they do plenty of damage just on their own. Especially
They
when
need
you
an
got
anti-retard spell.
Yeah, so well, everyone, Town Hall 9 and Town Hall 10 are going to get a second air sweeper. That's going to affect. That's just going to be nuts for air attacks now.
It's
Mine's still outside.
Really?
Yeah,
Is it like?
I
is it
give
just
no
like in the
fucks.
corner? Oh, really?
It's like on the very edge of my walls because I didn't want to rebuild my base. Like I literally built it maybe a week or two before it came out,
Yeah. Well.
and I've held off now because there's rumor of shit coming out anyway. So
Yeah. I think it's gonna majorly mess up. I mean, a lot of our guys at One Hive use Golaloon as like one of our like go-to attacks. I know it's Town Hall 10. It's the only way you can like 3-star with a little more consistency, I guess. And it's gonna really, really mess it up having the second air sweeper. Unless the haste can counter it. I don't know.
Yeah.
I wonder if it'd be fast enough to almost stall you out during the blow instead of send you backwards.
You know what I was thinking? What if you could like stagger them so that way they're both facing in the same direction, and like after you hit the first wave, you just go directly onto the next one and take a second wave all the way out, or some crazy shit like that. I could
Like in
just
Chutes
imagine.
and Ladders?
Yeah, exactly. Like you just slide down twice. 2 air sweepers just pushing you all the way across the map.
Oh, that's interesting. Huh. Yeah, that's cool. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, and you can just stack them upright and then like put bombs at the edge of your air sweeper trail or something like that.
Cool. Okay, so there's also a ton of adjustments. Let's see, troop cost adjustments, training costs, P.E.K.K.A.s are all getting cheaper.
Nice.
Dragons,
Faster.
not faster. Oh wait, I'm not on that screen, so maybe this is just a cost screen. Dragons are all getting cheaper. Basically, level 5 is going to cost what a level 4 does now.
Okay.
Barbarians and archers are going up, though. So there's tons of talk about Barch being over with. Who knows? I don't Barch.
How much do they go? That's all I do is Barch. How much are they going up?
Barbarians, what level do you have? 7?
Max, yeah.
So level 7 barbarians are going from 200 to 250. And
That's not
archers are going from 400 to 500.
Yeah, it's going to make it a little tougher, but I'll probably still do it. It's just such a cheap army.
Yeah. Level 5, 6, and 7 archers are all going up 100. And level 5, 6, and 7 barbarians are all going up 50. So not terrible, but you're probably definitely going to see that over time, like with your elixir. It's going to be a little bit harder to...
That's fucking ridiculous. What was the point in that? That's just an asshole move.
Yeah.
It pretty much is.
Imagine if your taco stand that you go to every Tuesday just said, you know what? This is $5. You'd be like, fuck you.
Yeah, I'm pretty pissed about that. That's like a stealth one. I haven't heard of that one until right now.
Let's see. One of the other things on spells, the poison spell also slows down the troops. It says the speed is going to for level 1 is going to reduce their speed by 28%, and then level 2 30%. Level 3, 32%, and level 4, 34%. So not
Well,
only is
that
it going
kinda
to damage them, it's also going to slow them down.
Which would be good because you don't want them running out of there and then not dying because they're escaping the poison.
Right. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's got a small radius like the earthquake spell. This says 350. I'm not sure if that's pixels or what, but it's definitely smaller than the other spells. Talk about the earthquake, haste.
Oh, the other big thing is the new league that they're adding, or leagues.
Oh
I guess.
yeah. I totally glossed over that because I'm not a pusher. So
You don't want to be in the Hulkamania League?
no. Yeah, we'll get to that
Hey,
here
brother.
after I finish this their stuff.
Okay, try to derail you.
Let's see. Skimming this. Game balancing. Training times and spells have been reduced. Extra spells can be now. Oh yeah, extra spells can now be queued in the spell factories even if your spell storage is full. So again, that's fucking awesome.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
All resource storages are now immune to direct spell damage. So the earthquake and the lightning spells don't affect any of your storages. They will affect the collectors.
Which is fine in my book.
That's bullshit.
Why is that
Are
bullshit?
you not a fan?
It's bullshit. It's taking away my economy.
Well, if you take some earthquake spells and you find some drills that are full, you can still get paid if you want.
That's not what I do.
I know it's not what you do, but that's what you could do.
You're a zapper.
Fuck yeah, I am.
I am.
you
I am
better-
too.
I need to
You
look
guys
through my
better-
logs, see if I fucked you. Like JJ did Boaz.
You guys, if you're gonna do it, you better do it tonight because tonight might be the last zap of your life.
Yeah, I've actually got a bunch of lightning spells I got to dump before all this happens. Yeah, we're recording this on Tuesday night, and I'm pretty sure all this is going to drop tomorrow morning. So, let's
Yeah.
see.
That means we got to record tomorrow night.
Where was I?
Huh. So, do you guys think you'll use dragons at level 5?
I don't even have level
I
4
used them pretty
dragons.
hardcore. Actually, that's what I was using when I went to True Sons. I wasn't using like fucking archers or anything. I was using all drags.
Yeah.
They didn't work against the bases those fuckers brought up.
This says barbarian archer, which we did go over, and
Oh
dragons.
yeah, there's a barbarian archer now. That's cool.
No, barbarians, archers, and
They just
dragons,
miss everything.
and P.E.K.K.A.s are getting their training costs adjusted. I didn't see the P.E.K.K.A. on another screen.
Pekka's got to be cheaper if it's anything.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. They got cheaper and everything else, and dragons got cheaper, but everything else got expensive.
Yeah.
Several building hit point values have been increased. Yeah, tons of increased HP values, probably because of the earthquake spell. Several, let's see, Inferno Tower. Okay, this is pretty big. Inferno Towers on single fire mode now charges to full power slightly faster. So no more of that slow ramp up. It's going to go...
I haven't ran into one of those in a long time.
Really? I come across those all the time. In war.
Singles, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, I never see singles.
Yeah.
Huh. How much does it say? It's just a lot faster, or what does it say?
It just says slightly faster.
Okay.
Pretty vague.
Yeah. All this shit's vague. Really. It's the guy who dissected all this information who was putting all of the actual values on here. AI,
This is the guy who got banned?
Yeah, this is the guy who got banned. Okay, AI improvements. These are pretty awesome. Troops and heroes are less likely to target walls unnecessarily, even the Archer Queen.
It says that.
Yeah,
right.
In parentheses it says even the Archer Queen.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Troops and heroes will not continue bashing through walls to get to a destroyed target.
Oh, that's a good change, because a lot of times, you'll see a golem sitting there just going towards nothing for like 15 minutes just because it's slow as fuck. That's a really good change, actually.
Yeah, because everything else runs to the next target, it seems like, why it stays there.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking every time something enclosed is destroyed, that they'll just hopefully instantly retarget something else. Now that might mean still going through that same wall to get to it, but
Yeah.
but hopefully they're smart enough to figure that out. Wall breakers now avoid retargeting towards unnecessary walls when deployed in groups. So yeah, I've noticed that with the last AI change in the wall breakers, they will retarget. The way they are now, you deploy them, they go towards their target, they destroy it. They will retarget once, and once that's done, then they'll just go to the nearest wall, which could be just opening a hole that's already there even bigger.
Yeah.
So this is good.
Yeah, that's a good change for sure.
And then we've got fixed rare cases where defending heroes or defenses might get stuck and not attack. So that must have been some weird bug that they came across they had to fix.
Yeah, I heard about something like, it's like if a king or queen was wandering where a Tesla is supposed to like pop up, now she kind of wanders. It wasn't like to bug out, but it was kind of rare.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw some video clips of a lot of weird anomalies lately.
Yeah.
Interface improvements. We've got a whole new screen to train your army. Instead of
Presets, right?
Well, instead of clicking on your barracks and then clicking train, there's going to be a new button where the mail button is now that pops up all of your stuff right there, and it's tabbed for each barrack, and you can queue up all your stuff.
Yeah, including spell factories and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be good.
Army overview. So it's like when you go into war and you have the review screen, it's going to be kind of the same deal, where you'll get to see everything you have before you go and attack. Troop selection when attacking has been cleaned up with new visuals and sounds. And then we've got...
Oh. Do you guys play with sound? I don't think I've ever played the game with sound once.
I turned off the sound like a week after I started playing. Scott, do you?
Oh, yeah, I always have it down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have mine off. The only time I actually hear the stuff is when my girlfriend's daughter is playing, because she likes all of the noises.
But I'm always watching TV or doing something or playing where I shouldn't be.
Yeah, yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can also filter offensive clan chat.
Oh.
By-
Not good for you guys, man.
Yeah. So there's a filter you can turn on now that filters your clan chat like it does for the global chat.
You wouldn't even be able to read anything in our clan. I wish you could change words like on PHBB forums and stuff. When someone typed in like fucking fuck you, you could turn it into tickle you or something like that every time they said it.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck am I saying?
But the graphics for the new Dark Spell Factory look pretty cool. Looks like a metallic spell lab.
That's
Pretty
good.
neat.
Well, in some of the videos they've shown when people are actually attacking, though, the bottom bar where you drop your troops and stuff or select them to drop them, that part looked a lot better. Those graphics look really, really good now.
Yeah, yeah, they're upping their game, which is cool, graphically. Because honestly, this game graphically is lacking a little bit compared to some newer games. So that's nice to see.
Did you notice a weird graphics glitch this morning?
With what?
Mm-hmm.
Everything was like really like washed out, like
No,
kind of like it was like white, like everything was whiter.
no.
I didn't notice that.
And I thought it was like, fuck, maybe my iPad screwed up. So I logged on my phone, it was doing it too.
That's weird.
Huh.
And then later I logged on and it did that little soft update thing, and it was fixed.
No, I didn't notice that. That's Do you have a iPhone or what? What do you use to play?
Air 2 and an iPhone.
Huh. Yeah, I'm on Android devices, so I wonder if that had something to do with it.
You got an iPad Air 2?
Mm-hmm.
When the fuck did you get that?
I've had it for a while.
Really?
A couple months.
Shit, dude. I'm
Yeah,
jelly.
suck it. It's real nice.
Totally jelly.
I actually just got my first tablet like 3 months ago. I'm such a better player now with that. Like, it's almost impossible to go back.
You didn't have a tablet before?
No.
Oh,
it
man.
was so hard to raid in war with that fucking tiny little phone. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it sucks. It's
Like-
I hate attacking on my girlfriend's iPad Mini. I'm like, this is too small.
Yeah, I mean, I refuse to do war attacks on a phone now. Like, I'm just not going to do it.
Okay, so I saved this shit for last because I really don't care about it. But there's a whole new league thing they're doing. So the way it is now, you get to champion and it's just you're at champion. That's that. So they've chopped up champion into 3 leagues, just like the rest of them. Champion 3, 2, and 1. And then they've added Titan League.
Hogan League.
Which is 4,000 plus. And that goes Titan 3, 2, and 1.
That's the stupidest fucking logo, too.
Yeah, it's
Goddamn.
weird. Like, it doesn't seem gnarlier than... Like, they kind of get, like, more badass as it goes, and then you see the Titan graphic, and it's just kind of like,
Yeah, like
lost it.
Titan, the Hulk Hogan one?
Yeah.
I think it looks cool.
I mean, it looks cool, but it doesn't look like it's above Champion.
Yeah,
Champion looks
right.
boss.
You're right. Yeah. It looks... I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem more badass. And the last one looks like the fucking shield from Legend of Zelda or something like that.
Yeah.
The one that says a 3 on it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to
It's
change.
a rupee.
Okay,
It's a
so
rupee.
yeah, well, if you get Titan goes to $4.99. Once you hit 5,000 trophies, there's another league called Legend League, and this is like the whole new thing they're doing. I don't even think no one's even been to 5,000 trophies yet that I'm aware of.
I'm looking right now. There's a guy at 4978, so really close.
Yeah, so he's just waiting probably to, so he doesn't
Yeah.
lose his shit. But once you get to 5,000 trophies, anything over that is the number on your shield. And then at the end of the league, at the end of the season, you get bumped back down to 5,000, but the remainder that you had gets added to your player profile. So it's like a permanent thing. Like I've had, this many trophies over 5,000. So it's like a prestige kind of deal. Kind of like Wars 1.
Yeah. So those cups are all gonna like disappear basically? That's what's gonna happen?
At the end of the season?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
you
stupid.
get dropped back down to 5,000.
So isn't it just gonna be harder to get up there if there's just trophies disappearing at the top end? You know what I mean? Like normally they're shifting from one person to the other. These are just magically disappearing. To me, it seems like it's going to be even harder to get to 5,000 than it is now, which is already no one's done it.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't know. This is going to make more people want to climb, so there's definitely going to be more trophies available up there. I don't think you're going to be in the clouds as much.
Yeah, I guess this is like the ultimate measure of your digital wiener, showing how big your purple number is.
Yeah, I'm sure Coop has got a fucking hard on for this shit.
No doubt. He just dropped down too, so he's like probably a little angry.
That sucks. Oh, that sucks bad.
I'll be interested to see what the league bonuses are. How much higher are they going?
Oh, yeah. There's also, all the league bonuses are the amounts. Shit, I don't have that shit in front of me.
Because maybe it will be viable to like quote unquote farm up high if you're getting like 400,000 or something, or 200,000 of each resource. I don't even know what are the bonuses now at Champs, because I've never been on fucking past purple.
What's Masters? Do you know, Scott? Aren't you in Masters right now?
I think Masters 1 was... Man, I forget. I'm not on that account to look either. Right now I'm doing my war raid in my micro account.
It's not terrible. It's not great. It's not terrible. It's decent in Masters. When you get to Masters 1, it's actually pretty good. So I imagine Champion and Titan are going to be great for your bonuses.
Yeah.
I think it was something like 1,400 Dark in Champion.
I think they're increasing those bonuses to get more people to climb too. So again, I think it's going to be easier to get higher because there's going to be more variety up there. There's going to be lower level people trying to push and stuff.
There's not going to be any outside halls anymore, though.
You never know.
Yeah.
It's still.
Have you guys ever been in Champs?
Yeah.
I've not.
Yeah.
I tried to push when I was Town Hall 9, but I didn't make it.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah, everyone says it's easier now than it was a couple years ago, but I've like I said, I've never tried it.
That makes sense. I mean, the more people that are playing, the easier it's going to get.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, someone asked this: where did the first cups start from? Do you get cups when you do the single player campaign? I don't even know.
No, you don't. You don't get cups
when leagues first started. That's when we started getting cups.
But I mean, how did they? You know what I mean? Like, if you had to steal them from someone, did they just start everyone with 200 and just kind of went from there? I'm just trying to wonder where did the first ones come from? Because once you start and you start stealing them from people, they can get distributed. But I don't even know if you start when you turn on the game the first time. You start with 200 cups or something.
You start at 0.
Huh.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Unless there was unless they just made a bunch of dummy accounts, which I think they do. To take trophies from.
Right.
They kind of seed the bottom, probably.
Yeah, that makes sense. Huh. Anyways, yeah, I'm pretty excited about this update, though. I think it'll be... I mean, I don't give a fuck about the single player, or not the leagues, really. I don't care about that right now, but I'm just really interested to see these dark spells and how they actually function in battle. That's what I want to see.
Yeah. People have been asking for dark spells forever.
Yeah.
So, and the graphics look cool. They did a really good job with all of it.
Yeah, definitely. I think you're right. I think they are trying to up their game. I play Rival Kingdoms, which has got a lot of bad. I mean, it's got really good graphics. The gameplay isn't nearly as good as this, but I think there are a lot of other games that have kind of way better graphics that Supercell has to contend with.
Yeah,
that game is so whack.
I've never played it. Is it
Rival King? It's go ahead.
Well, do you deploy your troops the way you do in Clash of Clans, or is it just
kinda
crunching
but
numbers?
You also deploy your stupid fucking god in the very first level too?
Yeah, I mean, you start off with heroes instantly. As soon you always have your heroes. There's no cook time on troops and shit. But the weird thing about it is you only have 5. They're called portals that you drop, and so you drop it, and then 7 archers pop out there, and that's it. You can't individually deploy troops. You can only deploy 5 portals. Each one of them contains however many barbs you want to bring, or however many whatever. So it's a lot less deployment, and it's just kind of letting them run around and do their shit.
Yeah, so that's what I figured. It was less hands on.
Yeah, the gameplay is definitely not as good as Clash.
But I can see kids getting into that more, younger kids. I could see, kids playing that more than Clash. I'm surprised the number of, kids that play this game, actually. Because it's really complicated. When we were... Okay, so I just took a road trip to Utah, and we rented a Suburban. I went with my girlfriend's family. And my girlfriend's daughter was sitting in the back, the way back seat, next to... her grandma, And on the way home, she was giving her grandma a Clash of Clans tutorial. And it was like she was going on for like an hour and a half and like explaining all of the intricate details of the game. Like she knows the game. It's fucking hilarious. She's not even eight yet. She's 7. And I was just thinking this whole time, like, of course it was cute and shit, but it's like, I'm surprised kids can play this game as well as they do, because it's really complicated. When someone sits and tries to explain it the way she was, it's a really complicated game.
It is definitely very complicated. I wonder if the graphics kind of help the kid crowd too, because they are kind of kiddie, I would say, a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one thing I know. I've talked about Plunder Pirates on this thing several times, but the graphics on that are fucking amazing, but they're almost too amazing. Like, it's really hard, and I don't know if it has to do with the fact that I've been playing Clash for so long, and I just know I can just look at a base and analyze it pretty much instantly. But
Yeah.
when I'm looking at this game, it's like I have to really search, like, where the fuck are the mortars? Like, I have to really pay attention because everything is so detailed. And yeah, it's really hard to see, like, analyze the base quickly. You have to really pay attention.
So you're saying the more basic graphics kind of help in quickly visually picking stuff up?
Yeah, I think so.
That makes sense. It does.
There is a cool feature in that game, though, that does help, is that you can like take 2 fingers on the screen and you can twist, so you can view it from a different perspective. So
oh, really? So you can like spin the...
You can spin the whole world.
Yeah,
That's
I wish we could do that. I did get addicted to that feature a little bit.
Mm-hmm. It's cool.
And I like to do it just to kind of look at a different perspective of the base. Because you can miss stuff.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Especially because some of those buildings are really tall, so they
They
overlap.
block other ones?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Like, I'll pull my town hall out and stuff when I'm, like, upgrading walls or putting a new base together just so I don't miss something.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah. Rob, that was the other one. I heard that they're adding 10 new walls with Town Hall 10. Do you see that anywhere in your sneak peeks or no?
I did not see that.
Someone sent me that on Twitter because they said some nerd, basically, I guess I'm a nerd, so someone with even more that I freeze-shotted one of the Supercell videos and counted the walls, and they saw 10 extra. But he could be... It could be like a version of the game or whatever, and it's just not accurate.
Huh.
Or he couldn't count.
That's also true.
Yeah, I don't see... I've just did a search. I don't see anything about the number of wall pieces.
Okay.
That would be cool, I guess. I mean, I fucking hate walls, so that would kind of suck, actually.
Yeah. I have like a love-hate relationship with walls because I feel like I'm never ever going to finish them, but I don't know. I understand why they're there and like why it's like a huge economy, like to get people to spend ridiculous amounts of money to upgrade them, but I think the blue walls are the ugliest fucking thing in the game, though. I hate those.
Tron walls.
Seriously. Like, what?
Yeah, it was out of left field when they came out with those. Like, everything was looking cool and fire. And
Well, that was when it was super buzz about Town Hall 11 being electric.
which I could see that. If that's the direction they're going, I guess that would be cool. But as it stands right now, they're just weird.
Yeah, because there's all kinds of electricity back in the Dungeon and Dragon days. I hate the maxed weapons that are all lava'd out. Look like fucking, if you guys are old enough, remember G.I. Joe Eco Warriors where they used all the fucking dumbass bright colors? That's what the shit looks like, and it drives me crazy.
Yeah, I was just...
I don't remember that, but...
This is how lame it was. They took a HISS tank, which everyone knows what a HISS tank is, got rid of the cannon, twisted in a fucking dumbass squirt gun, which was Eco Juice. It was toxic shit they'd spray everywhere, so... It was a squirt gun.
Yeah, I'm just looking over this building hit point adjustments. This is going to make it even harder to even 2-star a Town Hall 10 with max shit.
What are they upping?
Everything.
Really?
I mean, everything is going up. Like, a max army camp is going from 390 to 500.
Holy shit.
A town hall is going from 5,000 to 5,500.
It's time to become 1-star specialist.
I know. It's like, fuck. Pumps and mines are going up from 840 to 960.
Damn. That is a lot of extra HP they're adding.
Yeah, I mean, that's a lot. Elixir storages, gold storage going from 2,000 to 2,100.
I'm just imagining now, do you guys have a lot of people who run out of time on hog raids? I can see that happening even more now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. I can see that.
Have to start bringing in some DPS with it. Like have a whole backline of wizards to...
Yeah, maybe I'll go back to the giant wizard strategy and we'll roll that out more.
That is weird. That is one thing I've noticed on some of these other like games that I play, like Plunder Pirates or Hero Sky. the troops that they have in those games do a decent amount of damage, but it's like, especially in Hero Sky, it takes a fucking long time to kill a building.
Yeah. And so much shit gets like one shot now, like one wizard will take out a hut with like one shot and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
Man, I'm just thinking about all that HP increase. I can see so many hog raids coming up short now. That's the one I just keep thinking about. That'll be weird.
Yeah, thank God I just updated them.
This is literally going to translate to thousands of extra HP for these buildings.
Did it say anything about a time increase on raids?
Oh, no. I mean, that would just kind of negate what they did, though.
Not really.
A time increase would be helpful at Town Hall 10.
HP just gives defense longer time to stop them.
Yeah.
True. It's going to be tougher to keep your troops alive, too. They're just going to have to spend more time getting ambushed by fucking arrows and shit the whole time.
Yeah, how many, let's see.
How many what?
At Town Hall 10, you get 6 archer towers? 7?
6, right? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7.
7.
And
They're going from 935 to 1,050. So that's over 700 HP right there, just in your archer towers.
you got 14 collectors that are all going up, and you've got
Yeah,
it's a lot.
it's going to be crazy. Wizard towers are going up 110 each.
Are Infernos and Expos going? Expos already have a ton of HP.
I don't see Expos on here or Infernos.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're already pretty high. The things that are on here are your barracks, your pumps, mines, spell lab, whiz tower, arch tower, cannon, town hall, army camps.
Wow.
So basically everything but those things.
Yeah. Do you guys think you will actually go against Zod? Will that ever happen?
We hope so.
Yeah, we definitely want to. We want to, we tried to do podcast wars a long time ago, and I thought that was going to be fucking awesome and a lot of fun.
Well, we tried to war against Zod first, and then during the negotiations, double XP showed up, and we're like, well, fuck. We need 12 more hours before we can war, because we're not missing out on the last day of double XP.
Right.
And they weren't having it. They got kind of twisted.
Mm-hmm.
So then we came up with podcast wars, and we're lining all that up. And instead of us just going up against Zod, Brock's in there going, well, let's go up against Phantom Zone.
Well, no, that made sense for them to go against, because at the time we weren't really that well matched with Zod. We are now, but it made sense for Ellen Kent to get matched up first, and Zod and Phantom Zone to get matched up. And we got matched up with SOAS. And we eventually got tired of waiting for Zod and Phantom Zone, so we tried to get matched up with SOAS. And how many times do we actually try? 3?
3.
3 times. and we
You guys actually, did you do it all? Did you do the numbers and all that shit?
yeah they had the spreadsheets and stuff. I wasn't involved in the matchmaking, but one thing I was thinking of actually this weekend.
I actually let SOAS even pick who our guys could be in and out. Just that way we weren't being combative about it. It's like do the math that works. We'll pull who needs to be pulled, and we'll try.
Right. Yeah. That sucked that we didn't get matched up with them because there was a lot of effort put into that. But one thing I was thinking, everyone takes into account their weight and their war loot as the end all be all of the match, and troops are involved somehow. They have to be. So I'm wondering if you just put a point value on each level of troop you have. So if you have,
so we've only, how many times you guys tried 3 times and failed? You said though.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've only failed once out of 8 matchups. We just go based on a number out of 100, which is when you look at a replay on your base, it'll say how much was available, and that's it. So like I'm a 92. Like that's how I weight right now. Town Hall 10s can max out at 100, and then you just match up those numbers, and that's pretty much all we do. We're almost always successful. Yeah, that's weird that it didn't work out for you guys.
So, but you guys are.
But we still had 8s in these wars too. What? And when they matched up with L after that, they took the 8s out.
Are you guys using Town Hall 8s or just 9s and 10s?
We'll mainly 9s and 10s, but like we're doing this weekend, we're actually doing a big One Hive scrimmage where we'll have all 4 of the One Hive clans will be pulling people from. We're going to do a big 50-on-50 war, and we're just going to completely mix everyone up. But that'll have 8s in it as well, because we'll be taking some of the feeder people in.
Well, I'm wondering if you, in addition to that number that you use, like you're like a 92,
yeah,
if you also assign a point value to each level of each troop that you have. So let me pull up my thing here.
So like taking offense into effect, basically, right?
Right. So if you have, like, I have level 6 barbs, level 6 archers, level 6 giants. So and level 5 gobs. So right there, 23. See what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. So you're adding up those values.
You add up everything, including your hero levels, all your spell levels. You add that up, and that's also a number that you use. So add that to your 92, and then you get a little bit closer to matching up with someone of equal. Someone might have a maxed out dragon, but they might not have their giants maxed or something like that. So it's going to get you a little bit closer, maybe, to that secret formula.
Yeah, I just really wish they would just let you, like, if people want to, you know what I mean? Like, there was a way to send a request to start a war with a friend or whatever, and just let us do it. Like, why does it have to be this, cat and mouse game to actually get a freaking war in? I don't know. I feel like that would be like an easy thing Supercell could add, and they just don't want to for some reason.
Yeah, they would win over so many new players or players that have, left the game, because it's just like what people want.
They could even charge the gems.
Yeah.
I would gladly pay gems. And I tell you what, like Plunder Pirates, when you do a guild war in that game, you have to pay gems to actually do a war.
Oh. Is there like a guild bank or fund or something that you're like filling up?
What is it? Hero Sky has a guild bank that you use. But you use the gems. That game on the surface looks a lot like Clash of Clans, but the functionality is completely different. And the way they do wars is really interesting too. But the Plunder Pirates, right now it's just the leader can start a guild war, and the leader has to pay like 5 gems or 10 gems or whatever it is to start it. And that's that.
Suck balls to be a leader in that game.
Yeah, I got on their forums and I was like, this is kind of shitty that because we started a guild war, and our guild has like 5 members in it. a couple guys from LexCorp also play the game, so they joined and stuff. And we got matched up with a guild of like 30 people, and of course they beat us because it's based on like the number of wins that you get over like a 24-hour period. So they had way more people contributing to it. So
wait, so are wars kind of like mini push tournaments or something? Is what it sounds like.
yeah, you can't lose. You can't lose trophies. They use a thing called battle points. So you get so many battle points when you win, and all those just accumulate. But you can't lose them when you lose if you lose a battle. So, but that was kind of shitty. And I got on the forums and I told them, this kind of sucks. And they were like, yeah, we're working on it. We're trying to fix it.
Yeah.
Which was cool that they actually responded, the developers.
Yeah. Well, smaller games, they seem like they're more apt to actually like answer people's questions and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. The Hero Sky game though is totally different. Like the way they do, you only do 10 people in war, even though your guild could have like 50. You just pick your 10 best players or most active players. And the way it works in that is you have 48 hours to attack. And each day you get 5 attacks. And you can attack the same person. You basically are whittling away at them. Like if I attack someone and do 50%, then everything that I destroyed is destroyed. And then
Doesn't come back.
it doesn't come back, and someone else can attack it to finish it off.
Oh, that would be really cool. That would be interesting if they did something like that in Clash.
Yeah, it's neat. And then your 10 players that you have are like guardians for your. There's like 3 sections. It's like 3, 3, and 4 for your guardians that make 10 players. And then once all the guardians are killed on one section, then you have like a guild base to attack and destroy. And then
That's pretty cool.
And then once all that's destroyed, everything resets, so you can keep attacking it and like getting more points. So it's pretty fun.
I always thought it'd be cool if Clash had like a giant raid boss. If you guys ever played like Warcraft or something like that, where it's like there would be like 5 or 10 people in your clan that are all attacking like one mega base at the same time. So you could like hop on TeamSpeak and coordinate. You have whatever, Jake comes in from the left with hogs and someone else is trying to take out the air defense at the same time. You know what I mean? Like if they were all attacking a base at the same time.
Yeah, if there was like a mega like clan base.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
That could be really cool. But
I could see them doing that with like Clash of Clans 2.
yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. That's probably like on the horizon.
Yeah.
God, I hope not.
You don't like
I'm
that?
out.
You're
I'm out.
That would be fun.
Don't want to wander down.
You'd like to start the fuck over?
Yeah.
All
Oh,
that
no,
money you put in?
No, I wouldn't want to start over, but
If it lets you transfer accounts, you can literally delete your account, and it creates, gives you like X amount of gems for your account or something. Maybe.
yeah,
If I had to start over, I don't know if I could do that.
I would just sell mine if it came to that. If they
Yeah, I'm
like
sure it'll be
drop-
worth like $35 if CFC 2 came out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It'd be like owning a Pontiac.
Nice. Have you guys had any good wars lately, or no?
I'm in a good war right now.
Oh, that's right. Aren't you doing like a mini senseless or some shit like that?
Yeah, it's a bunch of douchebags. I started a clan called Level 33.1, and it's all defenseless or wallless or just crazy accounts. And there's only one base left to be 3-starred, and the war started about an hour ago.
Are you
Wait, on your
serious?
side?
Yeah. I just during the podcast, I just got my 12 stars for my 2 accounts.
Wait, so
Wait, your bases got all destroyed or theirs?
Theirs.
oh,
And
okay.
you have like defenseless and shit?
Yeah.
So they're going to come back and probably clean house too.
They're not going to come back. I fucking threw Ringer Max Drags in clan castles. Like their highest guy is at Town Hall 7.
Oh shit, that's hilarious.
Wow. So you guys, do they have like Town Hall 5s and like random shit like that?
There's no 5s, but there's 6s and 7s.
They must have been so pissed when
And,
they saw that matchup.
On my new micro, I used my Distract-A-Loon and got 6 stars.
Distract-A-Loon, what is that?
Where you just drop, you kill the only air defense, and then you just click your little guys in your archer towers and whiz towers, so they shoot at them, and so you're distracting them while the loons creep up on them and fucking never get shot at and they blow up everything.
You just drop like a giant in front and let the loon crawl in there and take shit out?
No, I dropped fucking barbs and archers just to fucking like little mice, and they're shooting them instead of even noticing the balloons.
Interesting.
So
That's why it's called
balloons,
Distract-A-Loon.
balloons in the CC.
Right.
Yeah,
So I brought over my main and dumped balloons in everybody.
that's funny. I was doing that for farming. When we were driving back from Utah, her brother was driving. He's got like a Town Hall 6 account, and his iPad was set up as a Wi-Fi hotspot for everybody. And so I was just playing on his account, like farming for him to get his camps up and stuff. And that's the attack I was using. I was
It's working perfect, doesn't it?
Yeah, it works really good for farming.
You can take out Town Hall 7s with 2 ADs, even with like a clan castle of 3 balloons.
God, I remember when I was like Town Hall 5, looking at bases. If I look at the bases that I attack now, I would have no idea. Like when I was like Town Hall 5, all I did is I looked for the one air defense. I figured out how to kill it, and then I would I don't know, just drop a healer, and that was it. So like I couldn't even fathom hitting these crazy ass huge bases now. How would you guys do differently if you were like starting over? Would you play your account different?
I do start over all the time.
He's got a new account every week. I don't know. My two newest accounts are Town Hall 9s now because they're rushed, but they're not that old. Like New Brute is just over a year old, but I pretty much used the same strategy to where I'm just focusing on my troops before anything.
Yeah, just keeping the lineup going.
Yeah.
And we're a huge fan of war algorithm manipulation in LexCorp.
Yeah. Yeah, both my second accounts are, weird in that they, like, Taco doesn't have walls. New Brute has 2 defenses of each
Wait,
type.
no walls at all?
0 walls.
That must have been a lot easier to upgrade.
Well, yeah, I mean, my defenses have upgraded fairly quick. I mean, I stopped farming on this account, so it's slowed down, but without dumping gold into walls, it's great. It worked really well at Town Hall 7 and Town Hall 8. Town Hall 9, it's kind of... Now that all my defenses are getting maxed, it's...
Hit or miss.
Yeah, it's drawing a higher level player.
Yeah. But where does that sit on the map without any walls? Does it sit like with all the other 9s, or is it at the bottom of the 9s, or what?
No, I'm not at the bottom. I mean, I'm above Scott's Town Hall 9 account, and he has Legos. But
Some lavas, bitch.
And some lavas, but he doesn't have expos, so it's like... It's
You're
weird.
2 above me.
Let's see.
Yeah, I've never done I've never made a mini or anything like that.
You just have the one account?
Yep.
Wow.
I mean, like I said, I farm a lot. Like, I've got 1.5 billion gold grab. Like, I play a lot.
Yeah, we'd probably be a lot better in what we have if we only played these.
Yeah, if you, like, funneled all your time into one account.
Well, that's what
But
I
a lot
did.
of times I only play these little baby accounts while my troops are building. Or if I'm on a shield that I don't want to break.
Yeah. Well, that's what I did when I went to Town Hall 10 on my main. Like, I spent a month like seriously farming, and I got a ton of shit done. Like that account is actually pretty. Besides my heroes still being kind of low, my troops are fucking pretty good on that level on that account. And even my heroes have gone up. I went from a level 10 king to 15, and then a level 10 queen to level 18 or 19. So just in a few months. So yeah, if we focused on one account, they would probably be great. But it's weird though. I was just noticing Taco, where he sits with the other Town Hall 9s. I'm at the bottom of all the Town Hall 9s that have expos, but all of the other Town Hall 9s that don't have expos, I'm above. So expos must be weighted pretty high.
But you were before that walls counting in the algorithm. You were way up there.
Oh yeah.
And as soon as that update happened, you dropped like 6 spaces.
Yeah,
maybe 7.
I used to be like in the top 10. It was stupid.
Where without any walls, that's so weird. I mean, everyone knows expos have been like crazy high weight forever for whatever reason. Expos kind of suck too.
Yeah, mine aren't even level 3; they're just level 2. I can't ever hang on to gold long enough to save up for level 3 expos.
Mm-hmm.
I just guys hope are you going to keep using the new music you guys put out last episode?
Why? So you can steal our song, bitch?
Hell yeah! I gotta steal some more music.
Fuck yeah, that's our new theme song. We're rocking out.
That's awesome.
You got some pretty good feedback on it, so I'm glad it worked out.
Real quick, I wanted to talk about and this guy emailed us like a month ago, so I feel bad. I keep forgetting to bring it up every week. Warblade Clash emailed in and asking how the Clash Against Cancer event went, and it went great. We finally got all the money released from PayPal. They thought I was some kind of scammer or something, and they held on to everyone's funds to make sure that everything was legit, I guess. Everything has been released now, and we raised over $1,000 for American Cancer Society. So it went really great. We reached our goal, and thanks for everyone who participated and donated. So awesome.
We thought it'd be a couple $100.
Yeah.
That's impressive as hell, guys.
Yeah, so it was good. He did say, he went on to say about him, Reddit Lithium is a constant war clan, fair play clan. We're affiliated with the Reddit Troopers, and they have a feeder called Reddit Ion. Reddit Lithium.
I feel bad for Reddit. The email guys from Reddit with Lithium?
Yeah.
They faced in consecutive wars One Hive 2.0, and One Hive Invicta. Lost.
Oh yeah, that's what he says here. They got matched up with One Hive 1.0 and 2.0.
Yeah.
And they lost both?
Yeah, we beat them by about 20 both times.
Oh, poor guys.
It's just kind of bad timing.
It's time for a rematch. You gotta take these bees down.
Yeah, they said they had to borrow a few players from Troopers to balance the match.
Yeah.
Well, it seems like they got it down to hunt.
Troopers has been on a streak lately. Do you guys watch any of the Twitch wars or any of that stuff?
I do if they're on the way home. Like if they're happening while I'm driving, I'll pop it on.
Yeah.
That's nice.
What? Well, I bought that fucking mount that goes into your CD player and makes your phone just kind of float in front of you.
Yeah.
And so it doesn't take my eyes off the road much. But I've always had fucking cars with fucking multiple TVs in it, so I'm used to watching and driving.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I could do that. I feel like I feel way too guilty.
Dude, the only time it's ever affected me, I was driving back from lunch to work when I worked in town, and I had my autocross car had a tow hook that stuck out of it, so it had the bumper, that little hole you see the cap, had basically a lance that stuck out about 12 inches from my car that everyone would trip over. but I'm watching fucking, I don't know, probably porno or something while I'm driving. And next thing you know, he slams on his brakes. I'm like, fuck, I slam on my brakes. I didn't touch my bumper to his at all, but I shoved my fucking cock in his bumper probably like the entire way, but I'm like a millimeter away from my bumper touching. Did no damage to my car, but shattered his entire bumper apart.
Oh, wow.
He goes, what the fuck is that thing? I'm like, what? It's a tow hook.
Womp womp. Thanks for writing in, Warblade, and maybe we can get you on the cast sometime. He also streams on Twitch, Twitch TV/Warblade. That's W4RBLADE.
Peep that shit.
All right, guys. I think we got a solid show here.
Cool, man. Thank you. It's fun to talk with you guys.
Yeah, man. Thanks for coming on.
Your own cast.
If you want to listen to the Saturday Night Hive podcast, it's now on iTunes finally.
Oh, awesome. When did that happen?
Today.
Oh, sweet. Congratulations.
Yeah, so that's up there. And on
Live
Twitter.
and everything, it's ready to go?
Yeah, it's up. It's there.
Because I really had a hard time listening to you.
Yeah, no, it's on there now. It's on there.
I had to keep my phone screen alive
Oh,
if I didn't have it plugged in, and it would just shut off. So then I figured out it wasn't shutting you off if I plugged in my phone.
Yeah, no, it's on iTunes now. So I got the episodes 5 through 8 uploaded today. I'll do some of the other ones later. But and if you want to email me, it's at snhpodcast@gmail.com, and same thing on Twitter at snhpodcast. So if anyone has any questions or shit, feel free to shoot them my way.
Awesome. What about you, Scott? How people get a hold of you?
At Illnist, ILLNIST, on the Twitter dome.
I tweet at ClashCastPod. And if you have any questions, want to get a hold of us, you can get all our contact information on our website, theclashcast.com.
And you can call and leave a shitty message.
Yeah, call and leave us a message.
Shitty message.
A shitty message. Or a nice message. I think a long
Are you
time
guys
ago
gonna
we
keep-
asked for cookie recipes.
Did anyone call?
No. Well, thanks for joining us, man. I really appreciate you coming on the Clashcast.
Yeah, dude, this is probably my favorite of all the podcasts. This one always cracks me up the most.
You little sweetheart.
Too kind.
And that comment was brought to you by the Line app.
The Line app. Fuck you, Bendel.
Suck a dick.
Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turn, twat. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turn, twat. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker, motherfucker, tits, fart, turn, twat. Shit, piss, fuck, cunt, cocksucker,